Warning, the following contains spoilers for the games Dangan Ronpa and Dangan Ronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. If you have not finished either game and do not wish for spoilers from either game, please click out now, as this will be containing spoilers, such as who the mastermind is, and other spoilers for certain characters who die. Note that this is me just attempting to do voices for the characters who are voiced by female voice actresses. The characters are not necessarily biologically female, which that in itself, if I were to explain on, would be a spoiler for the first game. But yeah, if you're either an avid fan and have finished both games, or have watched someone play both games, or do not care about spoilers, feel free to continue on, and I hope you enjoy.
Hi, I'm Sayaka Maizono. I look forward to getting to know you. I can read minds. Relax, it's a joke. I just have good intuition. 'Cause I'm psychic. Kidding. It's just like you said. I came here and suddenly fell asleep. It looks like we're all in the same boat. I will be your ultimate assistant! I know I said I wanted to talk, but when push comes to shove, I don't know what to say. I don't have time for any of this! There's no one who will help us! My name is Kyoko Kirigiri. If I don't have to, I think I won't. They're just underpants. It's not like I put my hands inside his socks. For the time being, let's go over what we know once more. That's suspicious. Someone is probably lying. You won't find anything just by staring at it. I have come in contact with dead bodies for quite some time now. When you see something strange, don't you think it's a good idea to check it in detail? A hint is one thing, but simply sharing the answer it leads to is dangerous. I don't want to push too many preconceptions into your head before the school trial begins. You should come up with answers by yourself. I do trust you, to a certain extent. If I didn't, I wouldn't even tell you this much. Nothing will change if we stay here. Let's go. As long as we don't hear his explanation for it, this is not yet over. He already confessed. I can't imagine why he'd lie now. Your conclusion is not wrong, in all likelihood. I'm probably just imagining things. But did we ever meet somewhere before? You look a little displeased. You're not angry with me, are you? Oh, thank God! I thought you didn't like me. Anyway, I've been addicted to programming ever since. I can't tell you how happy it made me to be able to make others happy. Mosquitoes are living things too. It might have its own mosquito family. I'm completely useless without a computer in front of me. If I get a chance, I'm gonna work super hard to chip in. When it comes to computers, you can count on me. Delighted to meet you. My name is Celestia Ludenberg. I'm afraid I can't give you that. Celestia Ludenberg is the name I go by. Would you like to play a game of chance with me? I would be happy to empty your wallet and show it to you. Whatever the game, you must have a mind for strategy. This will allow you to increase your odds of winning. However, the exciting part about gambling is that there is a power which can overwhelm any strategy. That power is luck. There are only two types of luck, good and bad. There is no in between, and that luck is built into every human at the moment of conception. Like a computer game. Some call it fate. The bottom line is, luck is life. Goodness me, a professional liar? It was hardly anything extraordinary, I assure you. My lies must never be too extravagant. Your heart really is made out of stone. I hope your body at least gets some good minerals out of it. I'm quite proud to say I'm among the most talented liars in existence. Lying through my fucking teeth! Every waking moment, it was all I could do to endure this. More than every last one of you! I wanted nothing more than to get out of this hellhole! You know why? Do you? Because I have a dream! And to live my whole life in this place was to throw away that dream! There's no way I could do something like that. My participation in underworld gambling tournaments, betting my life for enormous sums of money. It was all because of my dream. To live in a European castle, and to surround myself with the most gorgeous men in the world, dress them as vampires and make them into my own personal secret service, doubling as butlers, thus transforming my world into a perfect aesthetic decadence. My dream, and my objective, was to live out my life in that world. My life's work! Regrettably, my dream has been shattered like a falling teacup. But I have no regrets. This is simply the result of me fighting for my dream until the very end. Are you saying I should feel guilty? You're wasting your breath. I never think anything of nor feel anything about sacrificing others for my own sake. That is simply how I was made. Not that you'll remember my name anyway, but I'm Toko Fukawa. If you're okay with that, I don't mind if you think about me. It's amazing! Indecent ideas are coming to me, one after another. Did you come here to yell at me? My whole life is one unpleasant experience after another. I was perfectly happy spending time by myself. But if you're so desperate for attention, I can hang out for a little bit. Damn it! I had to go and open my big mouth again. You must hate me for sure now, right? Are you stupid? I told you, didn't I? I wrote romance novels. How could I use my real-life experiences for that? It's all from my imagination. It's just delusions. Delusions let you fall in love as much as you want, even if you never do in real life. Or are you saying you can't write romance unless you already have lots of experience in love? Well, hello there! Is it me you were hoping to see? So you figured it out, huh? Well, whatever. What are you gonna do? I'm the ultimate murderous fiend. Genocide Jack. Or better yet, let's go with Genocide Jill. Not Toko! That's a loser name! And what happened is a textbook split personality. So what if one of them happens to be a serial killer? You should turn a blind eye to one's faults. It's not like I even care what happens. I simply choose what sounds most fun. Actually, I know I don't look the type, but I've always hated school. No, I actually do look the type. What, you've never seen this before? They say when you want to remember someone's name, you should write it on the palm of your hand 3 times. Sick is just for weaklings. That's definitive evidence. It's something we can corner her with. It's you two who I don't get at all. Killing someone, and then standing here chatting and smiling. I won't listen to any excuses. You are going to be executed. Someone like you who killed Sakura deserves nothing but a swift execution. I've been thinking what Sakura would say at a time like this. Real strength only reveals itself when one is faced with great turmoil. Therefore, I shall always tread a thorny path. She'd say something like that, wouldn't she? I think she'd definitely say something like that. So, I decided. The first thing I'm gonna do is hit up a donut shop. I'll think about my life after that. People talk behind my back sometimes. Say all my energy goes to my legs and none of it to my head. Who would ever fall for that four-eyed lemon?
I am Sakura Ogami. If we can be beaten by force, death is an outcome we will accept. That is the way of my clan. But I never imagined my family could be defeated so easily. How did he manage such a thing? Doubting your allies is an ugly thing to do. My post-training break is the most relaxing time of my day. The sensation of your muscles cooling down after heating up during a workout is the only true reward. No matter how many times I experience it, I never get tired of it.
Yoo-hoo! My name's Junko Enoshima. Great to meet you. Are you talking about my magazine cover shots? Isn't it natural? They were modified by the editors, of course. Photoshopped, you know? You've never heard of image editing? Hey, don't be so surprised. Everyone is doing it. It's not like they had to do heavy modification in my case. These days, editing the photos in a magazine is just the way things are done. They're always making her eyes so big and her skin so ceramic, after all. And while we're at it, we should find whoever is controlling that stuffed toy and give him a good beating. Sorry, it took me a little while to put on my makeup today. Oh, I'm the mastermind. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time. The whole memory of my birth is too despairing. The tears when I cried as a newborn were tears of despair. To me, despair isn't a goal or a cause or a way of life or an instinct. It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. The most important thing is that I was made that way. That's how I can devote myself purely to pursuing despair. Thousands of humans falling over like dominoes. That sight was so beautiful I thought my brain was gonna melt.
Dangan Ronpa 2 Goodbye Despair characters.
I'm Usami! Magical miracle girl Usami! I'm an itty-bitty girl who's sweet like milk. It's a place where everybody can study in peace and harmony. That's what being a student is all about. In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all. You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that? I won't forgive you! You hate me that much? You stupid brother! Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission!
I'm Chiaki Naname, the ultimate gamer. Video games are my hobby, and I'm a fan of all genres. Nice to meet you. Don't you think there's something that's way more important than whether or not you have a talent? Believe in yourself. If you don't have that, it doesn't matter how many talents you have. You won't be able to hold your head up high. When I'm gaming, I tend to forget about sleeping. Sometimes I even forget to breathe. The more I think about it, the more the situation feels like that bizarre action game. How should I put it? I like it, but gaming is my life. Or maybe life is just a game?
Ibuki, Mio, Da! Put it together and what do you get? Ibuki Mio-da!
It's terrible! So terrible Ibuki has no time to capitalize her lines. Oh, when you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision! Oh no, this present's giving Ibuki a hard case of the feels. As long as you feel the love, there's no problem. Chicks go out with guys who pretend to be musicians all the time. Drums are great because you can just hit them to the beat and you don't even need to know how to read music. As long as you can move your arms and legs independently of each other, even a novice can play them real easy. If you don't put your soul into it, the loudspeaker won't respond to you. Look, it's... Hey, I don't know you. My name is Sonia Nevermind. It is a pleasure to make your esteemed acquaintance. May we endeavor to maintain a lasting friendship. I am truly happy that someone has casually walked up to me to talk. This must be what it means to have classmates. I am very touched. In my own country, I had not a single friend my own age who was my equal in status. And so, for everyone to gather and partake in this group activity, it is a feeling most novel. I applaud you all. However, what happens next depends on us. As long as we do not kill anyone, this will all be fine. I do not intend to kill anyone. And I do not intend to be killed easily either. I can read and write 30 languages. It's a necessity for the royal family. If I were to die, it would be for no other reason than the sake of my country and my people. If I die here, it would be meaningful to my country and my people. So, I do not fear death. If I showed my fear, it would fill my people with despair. Yo, the name's Akane Owari. Nice to meet ya. I can't handle difficult stuff. I'll leave the rest to you guys. Can I solve this by hitting it hard enough? I won't lose! I hate tests, but, well, it's a whole lot better than having to kill someone. I'm starting to get pumped up. Shut up! None of this stuff matters if I win. All I have to do is win. There sure are lots of strong people in this world. I absolutely hate to lose. Screw that noise!
My name is Peko Pekoyama. It is nice to meet you too. Killing is foolish. There must be a way to escape this island. We must find it by any means possible. I have no such aim. My destination has already been decided. Protect who I must protect. Cut who I must cut. That alone is the original purpose of the sword. Wielding a blade in its truest sense is my aim. That is my reason for existing. All animals can sense my menacing presence and run away from me. I just want to touch their soft fur and fluffy feathers to my heart's content. Like strength is crucial for all things, and there is never a downside to training.
My name is Mikana Sumiki. From the bottom of my heart, I hope we can get along. It's too much for me. If I'm alone, I'll go crazy. Other than dying, I can pretty much do anything. Please order me around whenever you want. What should I do? Would it make you happy if I took my clothes off? If it's not too much trouble for you, I would like to talk to you again. Why must we investigate a friend's death? This is horrible. But I'm the only one here who's a medical worker, so I have to do something. I'm Kyoko Sayanji. Squish, squish. I've been thinking this since I first met you. You have a shady-looking face, and you look like the kind of person who's too lazy to try hard. And not only that, I think you're so hopeless for coming after me like some pedo pervert. Honestly, everyone on this island is a huge weirdo. Except Nahiru. Hey, isn't it stressful when someone you're not interested in at all tries to talk to you? Jeez, Hajime, you're such a pushover. You totally promised me without realizing it was impossible. And you even got tricked by my fake crying. Jeez, you're so hopeless. I guess I'll go easy on you and make you bring me something else.
A man shouldn't be so fragile, you know. It's your job to protect us girls at times like this, isn't it? Let's see. I'm Nahiru Koizumi. I'll be counting on you from now on. You should really listen to what other people say, you know. Otherwise you'll miss the important details. Like that, just now! Well, I regret to inform that you are hereby branded Hajime the Unreliable. I expect you to work hard to shake that title off. Act more like a man! Your reasoning is out of focus!